Hey, alright, welcome back to the video games show. We're talking about video games right now. Let's talk about more video games than we have been. We're actually going to just bust right by this one because turns out you did a whole shebang.
Yeah,
a whole
I talked
expose.
about
This morning, right?
Yeah, this morning on my stream I talked about the NCR pools. I'll probably upload that. I just basically ran through...
What's the old Twitch channel there?
Twitch.tv/Sajam, S-A-J-A-M. I ran through basically all of them. Yeah, I ran through all of them, but the death pool is not up yet, which just makes me sad. I wanted to talk about who was in it, but it's like obviously on site, so it's hard to know who's going to be in it.
Right.
But yeah, I talked about all the major contenders and who was there. I'm sad Infiltration's not going, but I totally agree with his decision. If he feels like he's not ready, then why force himself to go to the event and play, right? If he wants to spend some time figuring stuff out, because that's how he is, right? He doesn't really learn by...
He's a home study kind of guy.
The only sad part about that is that
he was in Flo's.
Yeah, him and Flo have been like in each other's pool for like 50 tournaments in a row, and this is the first tournament Flo has been to in forever, and then he was still in Infiltration's pool, but then Infiltration left, and so Infiltration blamed Flo for that.
Well, Flo, you got a chance now. Actually, that's probably still a tough pool. Pool? You remember?
I don't remember it being super like after Infiltration left, I think the pool was wide open.
Okay.
So I think Flo could make it.
Basically down here, you can check it out. Check out the archives of twitch.tv/Sajam, and you can find that from earlier today. And he will go over all the pools.
And I'm gonna upload that to YouTube as well as my match analysis I did of Champ versus Bull Haitani and Ibashi.
Oh yeah, poor Champ. Those were heartbreakers.
Painful matches. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do events, games, community stuff here.
Okay.
So like I said, it is now going crazy.
Two subjects simultaneously.
There are a lot of announcements for events coming up very soon now. So, for example, East Coast Throwdown came out with a new trailer. The trailer was awesome, by the way. So, East Coast Throwdown, run, of course, by S.J. Cage, or Sweet Johnny Cage, as well as L.I. Joe. Of course, Sweet Johnny Cage, you know, the subject of that documentary, I think it's Esteban's documentary, where he, like, completely quits and he's like, I'm retired, I'm not doing it, and he's back in it again because no one ever retires from the FGC.
If you announce it, you're not retiring. The only people who leave are people who fade into obscurity.
Yep, but it is coming back on September 2nd through 3rd, so that should be exciting.
It's a while from now.
It is.
Let me see that.
I say that, but I feel like
it's gonna be tomorrow.
Boom, instantly.
Right? Yeah, so
pretty soon
Saturday,
you're gonna be a 34-year-old guy with severe health problems, and it's going to be... Anyway, go about it.
It's pretty morbid, dude.
Don't worry about it, Steven.
But it is going to be a new
put
venue.
The on there, bro. What was that about?
Me.
Okay.
It's a new venue at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Fairfield, New Jersey. It is going to be a ranking event as well as a stop on the Curly circuit. It will have Street Fighter V, Ultimate Marvel 3, Tekken 7, Injustice 2, Guilty Gear Rev 2, KOF 14, Killer Instinct, basically all the usual suspects.
Yeah, especially come September. I mean, that's going to be a lot of big games.
Yeah, everything's going to be out there. Yeah.
And then also, coming up very soon in Glasgow is, in the UK, is Hype Spotting. And they just announced
this weekend.
It's this weekend. They announced there's going to be over £10,000 at stake for a lineup of all the games. So
that's at least...
It's like
Do the math,
12,000
David.
USD or something.
Honestly, I know the pound dropped a little bit. I'm not sure what it is now, but it's typically around twice as much of $1. I don't think it's quite that much right now, but it's
So it could be, it's like 15,000.
15 to 20.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah, but they're gonna have Street Fighter V, Tekken 7, Smash Brothers Wii U. Yeah, so this will all King of Fighters 14, Killer Instinct, GG, MK, but this will be this weekend. And there's also a lot of side games with community, community run side games like Third Strike, Super Turbo, Ultra Street Fighter 4, Blaze Blue, Central Fiction, etc., etc. So they will be streamed on twitch.tv/versus Scotland, as well as twitch.tv/reset Aberdeen.
Great.
Okay.
People aren't happy with how you pronounce Glasgow.
Is it Glasgow? It's not Glasgow. Glasgow.
It's probably more like glass.
So was it Mosty or is it Mousty? Glasgow.
Great question.
Glasgow. Yeah.
Shout out to all the Glaswegians.
Yeah. Sounds like a different version of Blaze Blue. Glass glue.
Glass glue.
Sorry.
Central Glasgow.
All right.
Oh, a pound is 125 US.
Wow, that would
way down.
Wait. Pound is 0.80 to USD. Okay, see, now I don't know what to believe. Never mind.
Those are almost the same.
Really? 125.
I mean, it depends on how you like.
One's
way, one's the
going
other.
Yeah, it's
left
going
to right, the
different
other's
ways.
going right to left. So, all right. But speaking of the Midwest, I want to talk about the Mid South Championships. This is the collaboration between KIT and Panda X Gaming for the guys who run, like I said, KIT and Absolute Battle. Panda X Gaming does Absolute Battle, correct?
Yes.
Yes. But their registration.
I don't know.
Their registration fee is at $15, but it'll go up after May 8th. So if you want to hit up Mid-South Championships,
Your hands out of your hair.
which is going to take place, where is this one taking
Nerd.
place?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
It'll be September 9th through 10th in Little Rock, Arkansas.
There you go.
There
Sounds
you go.
great.
So dang. So East Coast Throwdown is going to be the weekend right before that, and then there's going to be this week. Then
We're already
weekend.
packing it up.
There's also an E-League that week.
Oof.
In September?
That says, oh, I thought that said May. I don't know
No,
why.
September 9th.
Oh.
I was like, dang, E-League's running long.
Yeah, nice cover.
I was about to say, damn, is that
I really
is
thought
that
that
real?
said May. Was the event we were looking at before this in May?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what it is. It's late, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. And then, of course, mentioning Absolute Battle. Absolute Battle, a tournament that does take place in Texas. Not only, as you saw during the break, that Texas Showdown's coming up, so make sure you go to txshowdown.com to register. But also, Absolute Battle 8 registration is now live. That's going to be taking place August 25th through the 27th, so the weekend before East Coast Throwdown.
Wow.
So we have Absolute Battle at the end of August.
Then
Next
East Coast
weekend,
Throwdown.
East Coast Throwdown.
And
Next
then
weekend,
Mid-South
and then
Championship.
Mid-South Championship. So there is
Sounds about
not a
right.
shortage of events for you guys here.
Every week there's always an event.
Yeah.
Where
and
in Texas?
This one is going to be held in
I think it said near the top, didn't it?
Dallas Fort Worth's largest
wow.
retro arcade
Oh,
and
wow.
one of its most active esports organization. It's run by Versus Gameplay.
Brad.
So, oh wait, no, it's going to be held in Comfort Inn in Plano, Texas.
Plano, Texas.
Plano, Texas.
Plain old Texas.
Everybody
Yep.
knows where that is.
Yep.
It's the same metro area.
But yeah, and it's funny because right after Evo, it used to be that weird dead period where no one wanted to do anything, but that's not happening.
anymore,
Not
right?
anymore.
It used
dude.
to
Way
be
of
that
the
the
past.
rest of July and then August was nothing.
Yeah.
Even in September was not that much.
But now, yeah.
I can tell you, I
it's
really
not
wish that there was a break.
I know.
Even though it's my income, it's like, I'd like some time to just stay
Sleep
home.
is a nice thing.
No, I just miss being home, you know? That's like the
Oh,
biggest
yeah,
part.
That's true. That's true too.
I mean, in the last like 30 days, I've been home like 5 of them.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something
You are
like that.
troopers.
So I'm gonna say this right now. Let's go ahead and move on from events. So let's talk about some game news. We've been, especially me, I've been pretty hard on Injustice characters of late, but I will admit, the Flash looks way cooler in Injustice 2.
Would you say you've been hard on him?
I think you just made a penis joke.
I think so too.
That was a penis
yeah.
joke?
But I'm
Yeah.
just
It's
not
weird,
sure
man.
how
You
that.
can't go from fart to penis like
I
that.
just don't understand how
That's
that
my
applies to
wheelhouse.
Flash. How does that apply to Flash? Like
That's a little
I can't
direct,
like,
I feel like.
most people have.
Did you say it was a little erect? What was it?
Direct.
Now that was good.
That was okay. Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Wiener.
Look, the Flash actually looked cool. He has a lot of the things that I kind of wanted him to have the animation wise from before. So
He looks the same.
I'm so happy. I didn't
looks
play,
the exact
so I
same.
wasn't sure.
No,
but
okay.
I'm glad that you
There's
said
one,
that.
There's one thing where he does the hits. He goes bam, bam, bam,
Oh,
and then the
it just goes
opponent reels after.
yeah, exactly.
90% of that stuff is the exact same as
I
the
just
rest.
wanted to be
It's a
sure
lot.
before I said anything. Didn't want to
Otherwise,
be
I
the
think
Debbie Downer.
I think he has a grab that's different as well. Something
Yeah,
His grab is a little different. His,
Yo, his
his
super
super
is
is a
sick.
little different.
Cool super.
Nah, that's super. I do give
I do
Injustice
like the
a lot of
super.
shit. That super
Yeah,
is actually pretty cool.
I do like
For
the
the
super.
record, you're not going to see it that much in tournament play, the super.
Yeah, I know.
And also, the stuff that he's going to do all the time is the same as the last game.
Yeah.
He's going to do forward 2, he's going to do down 1 2, he's going to do back 2. It's the same thing.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I thought he looked
Kinda
a little bit
just
better.
wrong. I'm
I
just
thought.
kidding. I wasn't gonna play with
He's
Flash
so similar.
anyway.
It's not just the Flash, it's every character that's coming back. It's very similar.
But
So how they're so
Captain,
far,
Captain
yeah.
Cold actually looked pretty neat too.
Well,
So
he's
the-
not a returning character though, but yeah, he looks super cool.
They had the
Yeah.
they had the introduction
played-
trailers
he-
for both of them.
He
Right.
looks like he plays cool, but he looks whack as hell, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
he looks stupid, and the name is
Oh,
horrible.
yeah,
and
yeah.
yada,
He's
yada.
always been
but
the
in terms
stupidest
of
looking
how
character,
he
right.
plays, he looks very interesting. He has these cool zoning options. He builds walls that he can hide behind.
What a
you see the-
unique
did-
fighting game idea.
Did you
It's
see
genius.
the
I don't know where they come up
double
with it.
jump? The double jump that he got though. That
Do
was
you mean
actually,
when he builds the platform in the air?
yeah.
That's only gear.
Are you serious?
I am.
There's some stuff like that in there for sure.
I am. That was, believe me, a huge bummer to me too. Believe me, James. I know. It's only,
there's
it's only
stuff like
gear.
that, yeah.
It's probably not going to be allowed in tournaments. So
Yep.
if,
Unless Injustice, the people who make Injustice, I don't know who they are, they somehow make like a tournament gear mode or...
yeah, that would be great because so what James is talking about that he can't stop having his mouth open about. It continues. What he's talking about over there is that Captain Cold can actually build a projectile in the air, and that acts as the ground. So he now can be in the air doing all the same things he has on the ground. All the same normals, all the same specials.
That's cool.
In there. It's super sick.
That's actually pretty cool.
Gear only.
Yep.
So that is a bummer.
I see a flaw in this
You
gear.
Yeah.
Right? This is remember we
Dude,
were having this
you-
whole gear
you-
conversation.
Because
Someone said in
Bane-
the chat said that I lost my soul and like
Dude,
no seriously.
Yeah, no, remember we had this conversation about how it would be. We want. Well,
gear
at least some of
moves,
us wanted
the
the
gear
gear to be
moves.
in tournament because they're gonna have weird, cool stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
gonna be like that.
For sure.
And even Bane. Bane has
He has a crazy mode where he gains ridiculous,
he has absurd damage output, but I forget what the downsides of it. It lasts much shorter.
It's like super short time, and the debuff is
the
like
debuff is
way
crazy.
worse.
Oh,
Like
okay,
it lasts
okay,
forever, and if you get hit, like the combo's gonna do 80% to you.
Right, but if he
But
finds a hit on
if he hits you, he
his-
destroys you. It's
his
crazy.
super with this gear and level 3 Venom did 85% health. Something. So that's again. That's
If he
not gonna
hits
be
you,
in the
he
game.
does like 70% damage.
Like he takes
See,
off your
wouldn't
leg.
But
That'd
it
be
lasts
cool.
for like 3 seconds,
Dude, wouldn't
if
that be
that.
cool
And then
if
when
you
you
could
hit him
choose it?
after, he's just
I would
like
love it if you
done.
could choose it. Yeah,
Like,
it'd
well,
be
Like,
great.
but
in
it's
the match,
only
you
on
can choose
gear,
which
though.
one. So you like, I need
Yes.
to come back. 3 seconds, let's
Dude,
go. You know?
yeah, well, that would be cool. But again, I really hope there's a way for the gear system to be in tournaments. I don't expect that. I understand the problems with it, but some of the ideas, it's not just going to be this Captain Cold thing where he has the air platform.
Be a lot of moves.
There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. And
Yeah, Superman has like a horizontal Wonder Woman
Oh,
demigoddess, but it's gear only also. It's one of those things too. There's a lot of moves like that, but they're balancing the default characters to be tournament, like the tournament versions
Right,
of them.
right.
yeah.
Because they become so much more difficult to balance when you have all the gear.
Yeah, I mean, think about how hard it would probably be to balance a character who just builds a platform for himself in the air and can do anything. That probably would be tough to balance, honestly. But, you know.
There's a lot of the
You can
gear
play it
that's
online.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Superman had a gear that made his mid hate zap like meter burnable, because it's not meter burnable currently. Like the one that just shoots and instantly recovers, and it goes from being a high to like a mid, like on meter burn, and it does like 20% damage or something like that. It's like some absurd that like it just doesn't exist before, and he had some crazy combos with it.
Anyway, Captain Cold himself, for the default character, actually has a lot of
fantastic.
really interesting stuff. A lot of interesting zoning and space control tools. And then Bane they showed as well. And Bane is mostly the same character as before. The
Just
Venom
more wrestling moves,
does
though.
more damage.
Wouldn't
More wrestling moves.
it be cool if Captain Cold, hear me out, was just Mr. Freeze?
I think he is.
But in other words, they just made him Mr. Freeze instead of Captain
literally
Instead
Cold.
of Captain
Freeze.
Cold, he should just be Mr. Freeze.
There is a lot of people think that both of them are going to be in the game.
Yeah, because that whole leak the list thing.
Yeah.
And that's dumb, right? That's dumb! I don't know why they're doing it.
How would you like?
Can you imagine the character intro when Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze start around?
Whoa,
What are they gonna
That would
say?
be a pretty cool
Wait, what did
dialogue.
you just say?
The
The
pun.
puns.
Captain Cold and Mr. Freeze. That sounds so goddamn dumb.
No, it sounds
made me upset.
Horrible,
Goddamn.
horrible.
Jesus.
But as with Captain Cold, I mean, terrible character, but the
He looks cool.
gameplay design
He looks cool.
is going to be interesting. So that's how it's going to be with
They,
Their
that.
ass
they
games
need,
always have
they
cool
need to
designs.
make
Yeah.
sure that if Mr. Freeze in the game, that Arnold Schwarzenegger voices him, right?
That would actually be pretty
Shoot.
sick. I'd be down for
You
that.
know,
Did you
I
see
mean-
that movie?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna say those
You weren't
puns
alive
are
when that
godlike.
came out.
I definitely saw the movie. The puns,
It came out in '98.
He was 4 years old.
I remember saying
He might have been
kids
Grease,
like
though.
superhero movies.
I don't know why. I don't even know if that's right, but I felt like it was '98. But I
You
saw
were
it.
real
yeah,
quick
I
with
can't
that.
believe it.
I
Yeah,
saw
he says
every.
it.
I've seen every Batman
yeah,
movie in
me
theaters.
too.
Space Jam is '94. I made it.
Yeah, that movie was terrible. But it would be awesome if they just like took the voice lines from there. Wouldn't even need to re-record.
He wouldn't even need to
just,
re-record
just
it.
take the old ones from there.
Just literally rip
Just
it.
literally rip it.
The Ice Age.
Yeah.
The Ice Age.
What killed the dinosaurs?
Dude,
I was playing in the pool in the backyard
that's
doing
not
that
even
exact.
cool.
The Ice
The Ice Age.
How could that
Chill
not be
out.
the coolest thing, dude? I mean, come on, like that.
97.
Put me in the cooler.
97.
That'd be great.
Oh man.
Well,
You know, I play World of Warcraft a lot, and my one character is a Frost Death Knight, which is all of his crap is cold based, right?
Obviously,
And-
Frost Death Knight.
Yeah, so you can make little macros where your character says something whenever you do a move.
All the Batman.
You better
quotes.
believe it. Yeah, whenever something Frost happens, you better believe there's like, you won't put me in the cooler. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Oh yeah, sick.
oh man.
No, I don't think David said Space Jam was terrible. You're tripping.
No, I did not say that.
Okay.
That sounds like made up nonsense.
Well, they did release a Your Battles Your Way trailer, giving you in-depth look at the gear system. Did you guys have a chance to see that?
I actually just watched it in the car. Yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it talks about more about the gear system. I mean, things that we mostly knew.
Okay, so there's nothing really.
Well, it doesn't go into specifics really, but it talks about how it's like an RPG sort of. You get new gear, you grind and you get more and more gear, and they have different stats and different moves, and they look different. And
Fun, casual, grindy content.
yeah.
What video games?
I'm not gonna do any of that.
Well,
No,
the thing
I mean,
is
I'll
that
play
it
the
just
tournament mode.
happens. No,
Yeah.
I mean, at least if the
Yeah.
beta is to be believed, then that's
As you
what
play,
happens.
you unlock the stuff.
You're
Oh,
just
cool.
playing ranked or whatever, and you're getting stuff. So I think you'll be able to do that because it's nice. Even if you're not trying to get the gear for the moves for the stats, you still get to use that when you're playing in tournament mode as the graphical stuff.
Okay.
So if you get
So you can
some
just use
gear,
it as regular customization.
Yeah.
Just for looks.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so as you play, you unlock gear just for looks too. So even the stats don't matter to you if you're playing ranked. So if you have something that gives you +1
Just
or
base-
+100,
right, uh-huh.
if the +100 one looks whack and the one that gives you +1 looks amazing, you just put that one on.
Right.
It
Right.
doesn't
So it's
matter.
basically Tekken style. You can just dress up your
Yeah.
character.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not quite as wacky.
It's
Right,
not-
of
There's
course,
no
of course.
there are
Shower
no
heads.
shower heads, but.
There should be.
You goddamn
But
right.
actually, one of the things that they
Shower hand
mentioned
raising
that
demon?
Demon shower. Oh man, that's sick,
Oh,
man.
they did mention that there will be sets
Yeah,
of gear.
there are. Yeah.
And so if you are playing for the stats, then if you have the whole set of
Game
whatever,
bonuses.
you get extra bonuses. Yeah.
Or you
Like
were
just
saying,
every
like,
RPG.
what if they made
Right.
it so that you could spend meter on gear moves? Like instead of using them for like supers or something like that. So
It's not a
maybe
bad
you could
idea.
access these things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like a regular meter burn move at that point.
Well, I guess that's true too. Okay.
I'm telling you, man. Remember in Guilty Gear, they had 2 separate modes. It was the second mode was the EX mode, and they gave them all these moves that were eventually in the game. It became their new
Oh,
moves.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Guilty
And
Gear.
XX, they like-
Just,
they
just
did it.
imagine that you're playing as Captain Cold and you set up a wall and then a wall and then you're in the sky above all of that and you're still shooting. This sounds pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Because
it's
like I
probably
remember
It's
in
probably super
Guilty,
strong.
in Accent Core Plus R, like Johnny's Air Super all came from like the EX.
Oh yeah,
Johnny
they
and
were
stuff
all
like
just
that,
EX
yeah.
stuff, like EX Tatami Mat from Baiken, EX Butterfly from Anji,
Right.
all that stuff. Unsummon with Zappa, it was all there.
Right. Okay.
Very, very cool. Yeah, you guys briefly talked about Flash. He does look very similar in general. He and Bane both have some new moves, but they seem to
Yeah.
have basically the same purposes as the old
Right,
move.
yeah, yeah.
They just replaced
Just-
some wacky looking animations with cool looking animations,
Agreed.
basically.
Yeah.
Bane basically is like a full on wrestler.
He looks super good.
He
I gotta
looks.
say.
I
Like,
will
his animations
say
actually are
he
pretty
looks
good.
cool.
But I mean, are his moves mostly the same? They just look better.
I mean, they're graphically different. I would say that he doesn't have the double punch.
The double
anymore.
punch,
Remember
yeah.
the
Okay.
the overhead
Yeah.
thing,
That move was so
which was very strong and it was
Yeah.
safe on block. It
It's
seems
kinda degenerate, though.
right now that the one that he has as a replacement is not safe on block, but obviously it's an
Right.
early build. Don't trust that at all. We'll see how it
has armor,
ends up.
so
Well, their
pretty good.
next Watchtower stream is going to
It's
be
footsie
tomorrow.
Excellent footsie still.
Yeah, their next Watchtower stream will be tomorrow, and they are going to be showing off Gorilla Grodd, Firestorm,
Candleman?
and Scarecrow.
Wow.
Can I-
cool.
can I
There's
just
gonna be a
say-
cool character shown.
Scarecrow looks too cool.
yeah, he looks really sick.
so good.
He looks
Look at
too.
his character.
He actually looks
That
too
actually
cool.
looks-
He looks too cool.
I think he looks so fun.
That
Him
character
swinging the
looks
chain
legit.
around, they had me there.
He's all tall. Like he's such a different character for NRS because I feel like he looks. First of all, he looks cool. His animations that I've seen look cool, and he's seemingly a very tall character, which has never really been in that game. they've had taller characters, I guess, but there's never been like the giant.
Yeah.
And he looks like that.
That's what's really
we'll
weird. I don't get that, but he looks really cool. I can't even. There's nothing bad I can say about how cool he looks.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He's top tier. I'm playing that guy.
Obviously.
Doesn't matter how good he looks. He look like a fart.
I'd play a fart if it was good.
Yeah, I would love to play a
If
fart.
Bo Raicho was super top tier, I'd be like, all right, here we go.
Yeah, actually, I didn't play Bo Raicho.
Why not? You like farts?
I just didn't like the game style. It was just, I felt like it was
Missed opportunity.
not.
for sure.
Yeah, no, I agree. If he was a grappler or something, I would have been all about it.
Dang, he's a fart trappler? The trap grappler?
Yeah, with farts though.
That would be nuts.
The
That would
fart
be nuts.
grappler. He just hit
Fart
you.
grappler.
He just hit you with the furnace all the time. He like takes. He has like a trench coat. And he's like, boing. And you're like, oh god.
Wait, he has like an
It put
SPD,
you in
and if you
stagger.
try to
It's
jump
like,
away, you jump into the fart. He has the answer.
What if he has a ground pound that's just the rumbler?
He just sits on the ground and goes.
Oh my god.
It's like
That's actually
it's like
pretty
Caltrops. You eat damage if you get near him.
Yeah. Speaking of the ground pound though, Bane's new super is this full screen ground pound.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're trying to zone him out from full screen, which everybody will want to do,
He's Bane.
he can see that, and just 2 buttons for supers in NRS games, very easy reaction. That's gonna be really useful. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, his footsies look. His down one is crazy.
Down one looks excellent still.
It's crazy, man. What a weird, janky butt.
He was a very good character even before they buffed him.
Yeah, he was.
He was very strong the whole time. Anyway,
In terms of some other game news,
you
Axis.
laughing about the rumbler? What are you laughing
The
about?
fart grappler is the crappler. Somebody in the chat.
Look,
I'm not
Shout
sure
out
about
to the
that.
Mega Bronson.
I'm not obscene, all right. Poop is going too far for me.
Dang, that's
Oh
too
yeah,
far.
okay.
The crappler.
That's very funny. Though.
Grappler
It's
character.
pretty good.
Axis announced that there will be a Rev 2 demo for PlayStation 4, like they did for Revelator
Nice.
before. So
Very nice.
sure, it's gonna be one of those things you pre-order it.
Is there a date on there?
It says like it will come out.
There's no release date.
No
yet.
release date, but they said they will have a demo version available to players before the game's release on May 26th.
Wait. Sidebar. So you guys saw Answer, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you see what his slip animation is?
Yes.
He's
yes,
like him
yes.
juggling his. It's like you hit him and he goes in a slip, and it's like he's about to drop his phone. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
and he's like,
the stagger
"It's so
animation,
good.
yeah,
It's so good."
That's fun.
Like one of his crotch animations is him like trying to get. He's like, "Yeah, hello." Oh my god, that character's gonna be sick. I'm gonna play the fuck out of
He
that
looks really
character.
fun.
They
I was
know-
like, oh, Ninja, this is Steve.
I'm hella
They
playing that
know
character.
how to. God, they know how to add so much personality to those
Yeah, they
really
characters
do.
so well, dude.
And his gameplay looks really
Dude,
fun.
that like, there's like I haven't watched a lot of the study or like match footage of him yet, but like, can he just plant as many of those flags out there as he wants? And he
No,
doesn't
they
have
go away after a certain amount of time, and each button has a different setup.
right.
I think
but,
it's only 3, right? That you can have out.
No, you can have 4.
Yeah, 4.
But it's not like Bang where you had like a certain number of needles that you could plant. Like
No,
you could just,
they unlike Bang, his goes away. 2, they have no shuriken like count attached to him. Because with
Okay,
Bang,
okay.
he had only a certain amount, and he can only throw out as many bumpers as he
Only
had to.
2.
right. And so he could just keep doing it for the whole thing. That's
Well, you could
crazy.
just use it for like setup stuff. I've been like doing a lot of research on that game. So
God,
yeah,
that character.
Yeah,
Oh,
some of those
God.
setups that I've seen are real crazy.
I just watched, like, 3 hours.
Cross-ups from like half screen all of a sudden. You just throw the
and
flag
he
and
has
you're like,
he has a reversal that actually makes him instantly go into the air, and that's how he's doing like the cancels to get to him. So you can do like, oh my god, you can do like 6K, which puts him in the air, 22P that makes him instantly go to the pop, so you can go to each one, and you can hold it as long as you want to.
Yeah.
Oh my
the
god!
movement looks really sick. I
Yeah,
gotta say.
yeah.
From what I saw, that character looked pretty. I was like watching him, and I was like, "Oh man, that looks like a pain in the ass." I was like, "Oh, that
I'm
looks
about to
so
go
annoying."
nuts with this character. I'm gonna have to play by myself for the longest time to stop myself from getting hyped just from playing with the character. But continue.
All right,
It looks
no
like a
problem.
pain
But
in the
it's
ass.
coming out,
Yeah.
and I'm like super excited about that. So yeah, and it was available to play at West Coast Warzone. It
At
was
Wednesday Night
available to
Fights.
play at this past Wednesday Night Fights. Yeah, so shout outs to Axis bringing that around and showing it to a lot of the community. In Killer Instinct news, Killgore is available at the store again.
Yeah.
He is on sale for $4.99.
Yeah, he was on sale for 10 at first because half of it was going to the community fund.
Right.
Now he's on sale for regular price.
Mm-hmm.
At $4.99.
He's a fun character and a good character,
Yeah, both of those things.
and very unique.
And they announced that I guess he has
They
an
showed off his
ul-
ultimate,
that-
yeah.
They're adding a new ultimate for him, right?
Yeah, he's got
So-
an ultimate.
Okay.
It's playable right there in this video.
Yo, can we look at the video? I want to see it.
Sure, I can do that.
By the way, speaking of videos, did you see Bane's super?
No, I haven't seen it.
It was super cool. I think you would really.
Steve
like
is gonna lose it when he sees Bane
you would
Super.
probably lose it. It was
For sure.
so.
He's
sick.
got a lot of wrestling moves. When I think he's,
Dude, when I
think
saw
you would
him,
like him.
dude, when I saw him, I was actually getting hype. I saw him like do a backdrop at him. I'm like,
Yo, you
damn,
would-
this
you would
dude
love
Bane
his
is
super,
looking
dude.
kind of sick right
He
now.
actually, I think you would like his playstyle actually.
Damn it, man.
Bane is good for you. I
I'm
think.
gonna play some Injustice. Oh, that's it.
The little side look.
Yo, the dodge. Got him. Oh! Damn, Andy set himself on fire. Oh, that's sick.
Wait, did she actually die before it hit? That's how it looked to me.
It just looked like everything.
Damn it, then he.
Oh.
Yo, that is okay. That's cool. All right, whatever. That's
Dang,
sick.
That was pretty cool.
I'm
Well
about
done.
that.
Well done.
That was
well
really
done.
good.
Well done. Well done.
So he was like immolating her, and then she got blown up.
Yeah, lighting the arms on fire.
Like
yeah.
it. Like it.
Okay. Well done.
Thumbs
It was
up.
like it was a heat-seeking missile. So he grabbed her, and then he.
Oh, and he heated
That's
up.
why he did that. Come on, David. Let's
Genius.
go.
They're pretty good.
So
over there.
Well
that
done.
actually makes sense. Cause what if you didn't do that and it was Glacius and it went right to the character? It'd be weird. But
Right?
this is a way to
Yeah.
solve
They
that.
thought this.
They must have
They,
thought that
they
through.
thought to see you can trust Keats. You can trust.
I
him.
wonder if that might actually be right, the truth. I
What?
could totally see that conversation
Oh,
having
Keats,
happened.
yeah.
Like, what if it's Glacius, man? Then the heat-seeking missile.
God,
would
Keats
work
just
it
comes
off.
in with a chair.
He could definitely have said that in real life.
Yeah, and he would be real angry you didn't think about it.
Yeah. Why didn't you think about that beforehand?
He goes home and he's like, "Yeah, these idiots were thinking about a
For
heat."
sure.
I could see him walking out. These
Yeah,
idiots were
yeah.
thinking about a heat-seeking missile ultimate.
Yeah.
But what if you fight Glacius?
Yeah.
Idiots.
And it's like, man, I'm regretting working with you and living with you. I heard that all day at work. Now I gotta hear it at home.
That's good.
I was in the room. You're talking
Yeah,
about
exactly,
me.
Yeah. Yeah. She was the artist who
She
made
is
it.
And I was like, I get it. I get it.
Well, I mean, I'm wondering if you guys have had a chance to.
People want to see
experiment with
Bane
this.
Super. Is there like an easy
Oh.
video we can show of Bane
If someone
Super?
has Bane Super, please link me in the chat and
Yeah,
I'll put it
link
up
us.
there.
It's
But
gonna be porn, dude.
um,
That is gonna be
Yeah,
porn,
I know,
bro.
right?
I'm learning the hard way.
Oh,
Either
there
that-
it is. Meatspin.com. Click on that.
I don't want to know.
Obscene.
In any case, I'm
We'll
curious
just
if
trigger
either
the
of you guys have tried this. New For Honor patch came
No.
out.
No,
Kills the game.
I basically dropped off the face of that
Kills
game.
the game, dude.
What happened?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
every person that plays that game has legitimately told me that patch destroys the game.
Really?
I'm not even
can you,
joking.
Can you scroll down? Is there a
Is there notes there?
description?
It's about the something about the classes or something or other.
Oh, there's a
there's
whole
Oh,
no
video?
notes.
That
Yeah,
sounds
you
like
gotta
nerd
watch.
talk. I don't want to see that.
God, who would watch a video about patch changes? Horrible, horrible. But hey, so there are some people who
He does a DDT in the air. I need to see this now.
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
All right.
You're gonna like it.
Let's.
It's gonna be good.
New incognito window.
You pulled that up kind of quick, James. What was that about, dude?
It's, by the way, Control Shift N.
Wow.
All right.
This guy David's been.
Yo, does Bane
doing a lot
have a
of
Russian
shopping.
accent?
A lot of shop.
Yeah, don't want people to see what you're buying.
He's not Russian.
He's, doesn't he have a? In the other game, he had a Mexican accent.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
he's
okay, just check.
Yeah.
They're on point with the Lord.
What is this?
What are we? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yo, it's a stomp.
It starts as a stomp.
Damn, you just gonna beat him up in the earth? Oh, that is sick! Oh, that was godlike. Do it again. Do it again. That was godlike. Ugh. The super
And then
jump?
he can fly by
Yo,
the turns out.
get the no, he
Right?
can't. Look at that DDT.
That-
I thought he was about to power
That
drive.
actually is super sick.
That is godlike.
I love that he-
Dude, that's one hell of a
he's-
jump.
he's like
he
re-entering.
fights him into the air. That is fucking sick.
Like he's above
Oh,
the stratosphere. Look at
I know, right? He re-entered with a
that. Yo, you
DDT.
see where the heat shield is? It's like not even on his body. It's somewhere in front of him. There's extra tech there, clearly. Because he can fly, and also the heat shield
He
is in
fought
the
him
air.
into the air.
He's
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's not just that he was punching the other dude up into there, it's that he was punching so hard that he moved his own body up into there.
He has
the
like a-
momentum of his own fist.
Bane has a lot of wrestling moves. He has like a Bane Buster. He has like all these different wrestling
Bane
moves.
Buster. That
Yeah,
sound
Bane Buster.
that like I would say that's lame, but the name is too good. The Bane Buster.
He has like his own bust. I mean, he has a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's good.
I think he has a stunner too.
I don't know.
He has a lot of wrestling
I
I
moves.
might
saw
have
the
to
moves,
look
I don't know
into
the
this. Air DDT.
He has like an air command throw one that's really good too. Yeah, he's got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, they turned the finisher of his Dragon Punch into like a wrestling move rather than a hit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's all wrestling moved out. It's like, it's pretty sick.
I'm gonna have to look at this guy.
Yeah, Bane is fun. He can play very disrespectful too.
Oh, you can be. That's
You can be the
probably
biggest jerk.
the jerkiest jerk
Really?
that I've ever.
I've never played another
In
character.
the original Injustice?
That's probably the most jerky that I've ever felt. To start a round with instant venom into back forward 2, the double punch.
It's an armored overhead that
It's
goes like a
it
quarter
starts.
screen.
It's a safe armored overhead that
I might
starts
have to
things
check
off.
out
And
this
if anybody
video.
wants to do anything, you just pop them.
Yeah,
It's not a lot of
if you
damage, but
backdash, then he was just like, and does it again.
Yes,
Like he
yeah.
just does it again. He doesn't care.
It was absurd.
And he has like a full screen running,
So fun.
armored, charge, and
Yeah.
I just
uppercut.
I just submitted some emotes. I need to go check to see if they're there. I have some crazy ones coming, man. You guys are gonna be. You guys are really gonna like these emotes. Like I got a new Sage Jam one.
You didn't ask for my permission.
Doesn't even matter. It's on my phone. It's already in my permission, man. You're
Damn.
already there.
I'll back that up.
Is that how that works?
Sure.
That's not actually how it works.
No.
What the hell?
I mean, arguably, it might actually, but
I mean, because that was the interesting thing is like
Arguably.
I didn't even realize a lot of those universal Twitch emotes. Like
They never asked.
like the PogChamp, I guess, like Jebaited, like the Sir Scoots one. There used to be a long time ago.
Yes.
Just they never asked.
Jebaited they for sure asked, I feel like, because Jebaited loves it.
Yeah, well, that's because his face is on the
They
stream
wouldn't have
chats
needed to
now.
ask.
Like,
Yeah.
I know. They're like,
But-
we're gonna let people put your face in the chat, and he'd be like, "This is the
how much?
greatest."
How much do you want me to pay you?
Yeah,
Is
how
what
much can I
Bailey
pay
says
you
in
for that?
situation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I have to pay to make my face show up everywhere?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gutex
exactly.
seeing PogChamp everywhere, which he gains nothing from, is
Yeah.
probably, as knowing Gutex, that's probably number one on his list.
Yeah,
Right.
he's probably
But I mean, the
for it.
Seth Killian one, which is good, but that one was for Evo, so that one
Yeah.
was obviously with his permission. So
Yeah, yeah.